With this storm coming, a lot of people who don't have electricity still want utility companies to get their acts together, get the power back on. Families still living in the dark 4 days after that first nor'easter hit on Friday. Across the tri-state area, an estimated 80,000 customers meaning households and businesses individually, do not have electricity tonight. In New York, it's the blame game. CBS 2's Marcia Kramer joining us live from Con Ed headquarters in Lower Manhattan. Marcia.
Well, Dana, it seems like the perfect storm of unhappiness. But if you're one of thousands still living in the dark tonight, you have but one mantra.
Fix it already! Fix it already! I want my power back.
Dawn Dankner-Rosen of Chappaqua has her flashlights ready to go when the sun goes down, and she still has no power. She's just one of thousands frustrated by Con Ed.
I wake up, I call Con Ed. In the middle of the day, I call Con Edison, and at the end of the day, before I go to sleep in my cold, dark apartment, I call them again.
I have seen Con Ed trucks drive around the neighborhood and drive right past me when I try to flag them down. And when they do stop and I go over and approach them, they said, we don't even have a ticket for you.
And I'm not sure, frankly, that these people are buying Con Ed's response.
I would say we get it. We understand the tremendous disruption that this has on people's lives, and we're doing everything possible to accelerate the recovery safely.
There are many reasons why people don't understand being without power for 5 days and counting. 78,000 of them as of this morning. This may be number one. At this point, were there any mistakes or failures in your mind?
So there is nothing that I would categorize now as a mistake or a failure at this point.
Governor Cuomo not buying it either. He ordered the Public Service Commission to investigate. This was the assessment of Public Service Commission Chairman John Rhodes.
This is a severe and prolonged outage. There have been clear failures.
I asked Governor Cuomo, who's on a conference call from Albany, a question that's been on a lot of people's minds. You went to Puerto Rico 3 times, and you personally put, your power and the expertise of Con Ed to help the people there. There are still 125 Con Ed workers there. Do you think that deploying the manpower there put New York at a disadvantage?
It's not personnel or equipment. It's the deployment. I don't think they're doing enough fast enough.
I'm not sure why he would have said that or what the basis for that is. We deployed the resources appropriately for the storm as it came in, and when we saw where the most damage was, we quickly mobilized them to the areas that had seen the most damage.
It's not fair. It's just not. I pay my bills on time.
Well, and there's more bad news tonight, speaking of bills, because the cost of repairs is going to be passed along to you in the form of a rate hike. Now, Con Ed says it can't ask for more money for 2 years, but there's not much comfort in that.